You probably all have used autocorrect on your phone before, which works pretty decently, but when it comes to Windows, it doesn't really work, or at least not for me. Maybe I'm just missing something, but the automatic correction doesn't work at all for me, for example. So that got me thinking, why not just make my own tool with some extra features? I also wanted to use GPT-0 to do something similar to Apple Intelligence. A few days ago, I created a new project in PyCharm. I'm not a huge fan of Python, but it's pretty simple and there are libraries for everything I needed. I created a GUI for the settings using the PyQt6 library and a pop-up for writing prompts with the same library. For GPT-4o, I'm using the third-party site OpenRouter, so just put in your OpenRouter API key here and configure the settings as you like. By default, if you highlight some text and press Ctrl F8, it capitalizes German nouns, the first letter of each sentence, and it adds a period at the end. Ctrl F9 does something similar, but using GPT-4o. It also adds commas, other punctuation where needed, and it works in all languages. Plus, it generates two alternative phrasings which you can switch between using Ctrl F10. To translate text from English into any other language specified in the settings, press Ctrl F11. For me, it's set to German. That's also the default value. Ctrl F12 opens the prompt window. If you highlight the text beforehand, it will show some prompt suggestions to modify the marked text accordingly. But if you have not highlighted any text, you can just, for example, ask it to do something and it will paste the answer into the input field you are currently in. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you want to try it yourself, you can just build the project from source or download the exe file from the latest release. And the first 30 people who send me a DM on Discord with this message will get a limited API key for free.